Alright, here taking a look at the natural gas future chart, NGX9. It's September 25th, 2009. Looking at the weekly chart here from the big move down and bottoming out, we've jumped up and made a 5-8 cross in the weekly. Broke the 23.6 fib, so possibly over the next couple of weeks we'll test the 382. We'll just have to see. Right now we're going to be battling with 5,000. That's our next level here we want to break. We got up to over 497 yesterday, so not too bad. About 20 pips, 25 pips short of 5,000. So at any rate, that's what we're looking at on the weekly. We've got the weekly 200 EMA there, close to the 382. And let's go ahead and go into the daily chart and take a look. Let me zoom in. And this is gapping here because we have the new month starting, so this future rolled over. But big move yesterday. We broke this topside resistance at 47.64. We actually played the breakout and retest trade on that. We'll go ahead and look at that real quick, just to give you a little bit of a review of what we did yesterday. And this is a 15-minute chart. We broke out here. We came back, retested, and we were long through the end of the day pretty much on gas. Right now, let's go ahead and look at the pivot charts. Alright, we got the weekly pivots on the right and the daily pivots on the left with the 4-hour and 1-hour. And right now we're coming off the hourly 21, getting a little bounce there during the London session now. And it's actually bounced about 45 pips from the hourly 21. Didn't quite touch it, but got in the vicinity of that and possibly some previous resistance or support there. At this point, we're still looking for a better pullback. We're going to go look at a fib in just a second, but it'd be nice to get in a little bit better here between the 21, maybe in the daily pivot, even right off the daily pivot. We've done that quite a bit recently, and it's been working out great in this uptrend. So at any rate, can't deny the hourly 21, and we'll, as usual, be looking at for some clues when the gas market opens there at 9 o'clock in New York. Alright, let's go back to the 15-minute chart. Switch over to the hourly chart, and let's do a fib from the spike down at the news. And this was the daily pivot point yesterday. And we talked about that entry. It really wasn't too feasible. If you were really quick on the trigger, you might have got it, but it was right during the first minute of news, so highly risky trading there. And so we waited, but let's go ahead and do a fib from the top. And that top actually going to be 49.73. Bottom here at 46.65. Yesterday's low. 382's at 48.55. Daily pivots at 48.28. So in that vicinity. And let's look at the 8 on the 4-hour, 48.25. So we get the 4-hour 8, which we'll go in here and look at. 4-hour 8 right in here. The daily pivot point, as well as the 382 in that vicinity. So might be a good place to look for some longs right there. And let me just get rid of this. Okay, and the 50%. We'll go back over to the 15-minute chart. 50% there at 48.19. So that looks pretty nice. And right now we got the Bollinger Band pointing up, so we're not going to get much of a down move till we get into our retracement, rather, so we can get into our long. Maybe not quite yet, but let's definitely be looking for that. 5-minute, 1 minute, we'll be looking at that for some lower highs, higher lows, to get in our position, see what they're going to do. Today, the big boys might take some profit on these longs. I mean, this has been going on for 2 weeks now, so some people may take profit here on Friday. So, this may be a day where we go down back to the daily pivot point and, possibly even range around there. So, be looking for a long, but be very open to the possibility of some profit taking, and maybe set yourself up to get in a scalp down, and maybe even try to move into a spot trade to hold it. But that's pretty much it for today. Pretty straightforward. It's Friday. I hope everybody makes some good pips and has a good weekend, and appreciate stopping by. Thanks.